Okay. Does this work? Oh wait, my Discord died. Does it work now? Okay, it works now. So a few new DDD cards got released. So I'm gonna read through this, even though I'm not really invested in the DDD archetype, and I never like I know what the deck is trying to do, kind of, and probably like Master Duel of Ice. Even when this comes out in like 10,000 years, this is not going to do anything, because I still think that DDD is like a horrible going second deck. It is very weak into Maxi, and like I'm willing to see if this changes anything, because I think that DDD has a lot of potential to be a good deck. Because like it was a rogue deck like not that long ago. Like it was a rogue deck like 2 years ago in TCG. And like from what I've seen, they're getting like quite a lot of new cards. So like I guess I want to see what are they planning to do with the deck. So we have quadruple DDD. I have no idea. Like is this really needed? Couldn't it just be DDD, bro? Great Dimension King Arc Crisis. Okay, if I have to give anything to Konami, that's the they fucking they are cool with the names. Like imagine like your boss monster or some shit being called Great Dimension King Arc Crisis, bro. Like imagine having to say that to your opponent when you are putting this card on the field. Level 12 Dark Fiend Fusion Pendulum. Okay, this is Dark Fiend Fusion Pendulum Effect monster. 4k, 4k, Pendulum Scale 13. Pendulum Effect, you can only use blah 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 once per turn. Target any number of dark contracts you control. This deck tends to have a lot of these on the field, from what I noticed. Destroy them, and if you do special summon up to that many Doom King Pendulum monsters from... Wait. You can target... Destroy them and special summon any number of... Okay, how many Doom King Pendulum monsters are there? I mean, there is for sure at least one. But I have no idea how many of them are actually here. From your deck and your extra deck. Okay, that's the Pendulum effect, but I guess... Like, you need to go through trouble of summoning this first, and then you have to, like, put it in the Pendulum Scale somehow. Which I'm not sure if this deck does, but maybe you can do it. Monster effect. Okay, materials 4 Fiend monsters Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, and Pendulum. I don't think this is the hardest thing for DDD to do, because they usually like bring the fusion pretty easily early in the combo. Same goes for Synchro. Xyz you can always break with Force, and Pendulum, like a lot of them are Pendulums. So I don't think like that this is that big of... It obviously does require like shit ton of setup, but I'm not sure if this is relevant. Like depends what it does. This card face down. This face down card in the extra deck must first be either fusion summoned or special summoned by banishing above cards. Okay, so you don't even need to have the fuse the fuse monster. You can just banish this from field and or grave, which is huge. So this is like Phantom of Yubel monster, more or less. From what I'm noticing, and I don't think I think during your main combo you're putting all of these in the graveyard anyways, just for your main line. Except Pendulum. Pendulum you have to have on the field, and they have to be monsters, right? No, it's above cards. I think if the word states cards and not monsters, it's huge, because this means that you can banish a Pendulum Scale for this summon, because it says card. It doesn't say monster specifically. Fiend to graveyard special summon once per turn this way. No matter which method you use. Okay, if this card is special summon, you can negate effects of all face-up monsters. Okay, so this is kind of board breakers. Can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each, and this card in monsters when destroy you can place in your Pendulum Zone. Okay, so it places itself in Pendulum Zone anyways. You can pop it with Dark Contracts, I think, if you really need. I mean, this is just an OTK machine. I think this is a good thing to have in the extra deck, regardless. I don't think that I'm glad that this is not a negate. I'm glad that this is a going second card more than a going first card, obviously. It can cheat out a lot of monsters, and you can also cheat this thing out, so it's a little bit scary, but I don't think that this card necessarily fixes the problem of the deck, but we got more, I guess. We got the Land Soldier. Fiend Tuner effect. Can only use the first and second effect, each once per turn. You can target DD monsters you control, increase its level by up to the number of Dark Contract cards you control in the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target Dark Contract, destroy it, and defeat this person. Okay, so this is a free, like, this is basically Zephyros, except like when Dark Contracts get popped, I think you get an additional effect from them every time. So I mean, this is just an extender. This is not a starter. It's a tuner that can make synchros, but I don't see this card being a starter. This is main deck, right? Yeah, this is main deck. Yeah. Okay, this is alright, but I still don't think that this fixes the issue. Like, Konami is notoriously bad at printing support that fixes the problem of the deck. Like, it's... I don't know, they somehow, whenever they release support for a deck, like for older archetype or something, they either make it Floodgate, or they make it completely miss the mark in terms of like what... in terms of what it should do for the deck, and I think this is missing the mark by a lot. Like, this, I don't think that DDD needs this type of card. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like that. Okay, DDD Demise 0 King Machinex 8 Dark. Okay, this is a big guy. 3k Pendulum Scale 0. Pen effect, you can only use this pendulum effect if this card, blah blah blah. During a main phase, if this card is activated, if this card was activated this turn, you can place one Dark Contract. Okay, this is huge. This is a starter. This is basically, you can place any Dark Contract, and like, I don't know what all Dark I remember vaguely playing versus this deck. Like, I vaguely remember playing against this deck back in the, back in 2022. And I kinda remember what the deck does, but as I said, I don't really know what all the Dark Contracts do. Unless there is new contracts, the current ones do nothing in graveyard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, maybe you can mitigate, like after using them, maybe you can mitigate the costs attached to them, which is not huge for this deck anyways, I think. Like, if there is contract that has very hefty cost that you cannot remove from the field, like this above card might be the thing that can help with that. Continue spell for... Okay, this is a starter because this can place any Dark Contract. Like, I don't know the names as I said, but I think all the Dark Contracts, like some of them are starters. Like, you can search the DD monster or something, and you get free scale 0 here. And like, if you happen to pen this guy out, it's just 3k beater that can beat anything, and it's also level 8. So like, I guess it can help you with Xyz plays, perhaps? Okay, so what's the monster effect? If face up DD or Dark Contract you control is destroyed while this card is face up in your extra deck, you can special summon. Okay, so like, this card works with the previous card, but the previous card seems like a brick unless you have, unless you already can play. So I think that this card that is like a free body will be played at 1 because of this. Because this is a starter, and also if it goes into the extra deck, like, and you use the guy, you just get 2 bodies for free, and then you can make the guy the link that can put 2 things. Yosef, you're Jay. What's up? So I guess... Yeah, I guess this is it actually gives a lot of pacing to the deck. Like, I think this deck is very reliant on their normal summon and like, you know, getting Kepler out early and stuff like that will help you search the cards. But if you aim to combo with this deck, I think that these 2 cards are a pretty good combination, because like, just of like, if you open this, you can get Dark Contract can search this, then you can summon this by destroying that Dark Contract, and it just gives a lot of free bodies for the deck for free, I think. Yo, Gero, this is DD support. How is it looking? We are currently going over it. As I said, I'm not familiar, but I have some vague understanding of the deck, and this doesn't seem that bad. It seems like it functions very well with the deck, but the question is, do the remaining cards... I see we're very close to the end of the cards. Like, do the remaining cards fix the issues of the deck? Because if they don't... Like, these are all just additional starters and extenders that don't really fix the problem of the deck. Okay, this one is Defense Soldier, level 4, Fiend effect. Okay, it's not Pendulum. You can only use the first and second effect of this card each once per turn. Target ADD monster with Pendulum Zone special summon it. Okay. Banish. Okay. Okay, so I need a ruling question. If it says DD, if it says, like, if I can special summon DD, does that mean that I cannot special summon DDD? Right? Or I can special summon all of them. What's the problem of DDD? Yeah, Imperm, the guy that puts 2 scales in the back row. Like, that is a very big issue. Sometimes even Imperming something like Kepler or something like that can just cook the deck. Okay, so like, I thought that maybe we can summon this guy from the Pendulum Zone after using it, and then we put it in the extra deck. That would be huge. But this one is DDD. It's not DD. So yeah. You can summon DD from your Pen Zone, special summon it. And also you can banish DD from graveyard. If your DDD monster attacks this turn, your opponent cannot until the end of the damage step. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 DD Pendulum monster from your face up to your hand. Okay, I think this one is a stinker. Maybe I'm crazy, but so far it seems like all of this needs setup. Oh, when it says DD, you can... Okay, never mind, it's not a stinker. Yeah, if you can summon... Like, if you can use this guy... get a Dark Contract on the field, and then you have this as your... wait, where is it? Where is the Defense Soldier? And you have this one as your normal summon. Like, you can special summon this guy, and then you can link it off for the thingy. And then, like, if your Dark Contract gets popped, you get free body of this as well. And you can pop Dark Contract with this. So I think the cards play very well with each other. But I still don't see, like, I don't know. Like, this seems good, but is it better than what DDD currently has? Like, does it really make the deck playable? Because so far it doesn't seem like it. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. This is, I think, second to last card. DDD Founding King Clovis, level 6 Dark Fiend Synchro effect monster. Okay, this one is a synchro. Getting a new synchro, and we already have level 2 tuner that we got earlier. 1 tuner, 1... Okay, and it's generic. If this card is synchro summon, you can target one of your banished DDD monsters, or if you control Dark Contract, you can target in your graveyard, special summon it instead. Okay, so this is an extender. This is basically Stardust, Excel Stardust that summons from the graveyard, like, for the deck, because you can use the level 2 tuner, and if you control Dark Contract, and especially because I think that this guy gets banished when it leaves the field, right? Yeah, this gets banished when it leaves the field. So if you revive this, and then have a 4 on the field, you can synchro in the guy, and then get this back and refill your graveyard with this, which is pretty good. So I think so far so good for this card. If you control... Okay, and the second effect, if this card becomes banished, you can activate the effect if your DD monster is active. Inflict piercing. The more I read these second effects, like, the more I read these effects, the more it seems like, why are they trying to make DDD go second deck? Like, I'm reading all these battle tricks and stuff that will probably never come up. I guess they're good to have, because this card, for example, is good as it is. But those also help with OTKing, and, like, you know, just maybe they're trying to transform this into a deck, especially with the boss monster that just goes second now, instead of being this big combo deck. But I think they're doing this very poorly, because they're boosting the going first strength of the deck, and giving these niche going second effects that might come up from time to time. Okay, then we have Sky King Zeus, Link 3. Okay, they didn't have Link 3 before. Fiend Link effect, 2200 attack, bottom blah blah blah, materials, 2 DD monsters, expected. You can only use second effect of this card once per turn, you can target one. Wait, so the first card is not, the first effect is not hard once, that's interesting. You can target one DD or Dark Contract you control, destroy it. Also, during your main phase this turn, you can conduct one pendulum. Fuck! Why? Why? No! 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 No, fuck off! No! No way! No way you can shit out 10 monsters! Okay. Okay. So you fucking summon the pendulum monsters, like with your normal pendulum summon, you summon them, you link them off or synchro or whatever, they go back to the extra deck and you do it again! You make this guy and you do it fucking again, man. Why? Why? I hate this. I hate, like, stop. It's... This is not how we fix pendulum. This is not how we fix pendulum. Clear notifications? No. This is not how we fix pendulum. We do not give pendulum more pendulum summons. Fuck! I hate this game. I hate... Why? Who thought this was a good idea? I hate this so much. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand, quick effect, you can punish one that is... And then a gate. And then, okay, this card is disgustingly broken. Fuck. Fuck. This card is insane. This plays around Nibiru. Like, DD usually played pretty... Oh no, man. Oh no. Oh, I'm sad. I'm so sad. Oh no. Why are they doing this? 3 bottom... Oh no, shut up, please. Please. Holy fuck. This is going to be the best deck? No, this card, like, this card standalone is fucking insane. This standalone card is... Like, I don't know, chat, if you can like understand how broken this card is right now, and like, it's so cringe, bro. It's so cringe. I don't think DD will be the best deck, but this is so cringe. This is insane. Like, this is bonkers, bro. This is like everything you want in an in-archetype Link monster. Nibiru protection and like allows you to spam bodies. Fuck! That's crazy. That's crazy. This card is insane. And DD Wisdom King Solomon, rank 4, Dark Fiend XC's effect monster. 1000 attack, 2500 defense, materials 2 level 4 DD monsters. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name, each once per turn. You can detach one material from this card, add one DD card from your deck to your hand. Okay, this is the rank 4. This is basically Alan version of the deck, right? So you overlay 2, you can detach, add to hand, and then I guess you can rank this up into other DDs, if I'm not wrong. If these cards become banished, you can target one DD effect monster you control. That effect monster gains this effect. If this card destroys a monster by inflict piercing, then okay. So once again, like, this is Alan version, and they gave it an irrelevant second effect here. Which allows you to do some sort of the battle trick, I guess, which is pretty irritating if you ask me. But yeah, it is what it is. And then you have... Is this the last card or second to... no, this is... Wait, we have... Holy shit, they gave it so many cards. Okay. We read this one. Did we read this one? Yeah, we read this one. Okay, so we got new Dark Contract for the deck. Dark Contract with the Zero King. Continuous spell. This card is always treated as DD card. You can only use the first effect of this card name once per turn. You can target one DD card you control except Dark Contract with the Zero King. You cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except DD monsters. Also destroy that card, and if you do, special summon one DD monster from your deck. Zodiac Barrage? Kinda? Also destroy the... Kinda Zodiac Barrage? Yeah, no extra deck space. Yeah, this deck will cry. Like, you want to play 2 of the Link, for sure. You want to play 2 of the Link. For sure. Okay. So this is technically... So you destroy DD monster. Or DD card. Any DD card you control. And then get E-Tally from the deck, which you can special summon the level 2 guy that we read previously. You can special summon this guy. And then if you have another DD monster, you can just remove this to the graveyard. And then after this card, you put the card in the graveyard, you can pop the Dark Contract. This Dark Contract and get a free bodies. So this card can, like, be +3 if it resolves. Can pop a scale as well, which is pretty good. And you can also pop contracts. And then the 8 comes out. Oh my... Okay. I thought that this will not be that scary, but this is fucking scary. This deck, this support scares the living shit out of me because of the Link 3. Like, Link 3 changed everything. That card is so broken. Like... And all, like, the thing is, these other cards, they're not bad. I think so far, you play all of these cards, except maybe the rank 4. But you put all of these cards and you clear out the old trash that you had to play in the deck. Holy shit. Okay, and then another Dark Contract. Dark Contract with different dimension continuous trap. Okay, maybe you don't play this one. You can only use these cards first and third effect once per turn. Yo, Grandesco, thank you for 3 months. Appreciate you so much. What about Trap Trick Sarah? Mods! You can only shuffle you can shuffle 2 Dark Contracts from your graveyard into the deck, then target one card your control, banish it. Okay, wait, if this is searchable, that's another disruption. And this is a way to play around board breakers like Droplet. So maybe you play one of these, actually. Maybe you play one of these. Once per turn during the standby phase, take 1000 damage. Irrelevant. If this card is destroyed, you gain 500 life points. If it was destroyed by opponent, you get... Okay. Second and third effect, irrelevant, but the first effect is decent. Card requires setup. It is not a disruption if you draw it and get max seed, for example, most of the time. But this card is good. It's okay. It's okay to play around cards like talents, I guess, if you cannot set up enough spell trap negates. So like you always have a disruption with this, even if you get dropleted or dark rulered, which I think is pretty alright. Yeah, that's it. Holy, I mean, it's crazy. The support is crazy so far, especially the Link 3. Like the Link 3 is insane. This card is... Where is it? Where is the Link 3? Where is he? Solomon. Is it this one? Yeah, this guy. I'm glad. At least, okay. At least it is not Link 1. At least it is. They did not make it Link 1. That Link 3 is gonna get banned. I can see it. I can. Okay, I'm calling it right now. Mark my words. Like during, like at some point of Yu-Gi-Oh, this card might go to the ban list. This might be the first DDD card that get banned, I think. I thought there would be more pendulums. Yeah, I hate pendulums. Less pendulums, please. Like, yeah, at some point of this game, this card is going to get banned. But yeah, that's it for the DDD support, guys. That's what we saw. And yeah, I'm gonna upload this segment on YouTube as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Okay. Let's see what else do we have. Yeah, that's it for the support. I don't really have much more to say about this.